lovely to meet you tonight, and thanks so much, Jay, for hosting this beautiful event and connecting all of us women together. It's absolute pleasure to be here and actually speak about something that I'm so deeply passionate about, which is pleasure and intimacy. And I'm the founder of Eugenia O Liberty, and I set up my company not that long ago, actually. So I help sexually unfulfilled people to unleash their true desires and celebrate their sensuality so that they can have more of juicy and passionate sex and fun-fulfilled relationships with or without a partner. Because I believe that everyone has to have pleasure in their life. This is what we were created for in the end of the day. And I work with people one-to-one, and I also create events and workshops and retreats, and actually I bring out from people what they deeply have stored under the layers of conditioning and old beliefs, something that society and parents and friends put somewhere deep down. So I help people to bring this all up and actually go with that. So today I would like to talk to you about how to really supercharge your sex, which is absolutely exciting. So, but for that, well, the dynamic of this talk, I would like to be a little interactive. So I would like us to have our pen and paper ready, so that we can just be clear on a few things. So, right now, just to be clear, I would like you to write 10 things, 10 top things your ladies are grateful for in your life. Top 10 things. So take a couple of minutes. Let me know when you're done. Done? It's not as easy as this.
So many.
So ladies, let's bring it to the end. Okay, who have got 10 things? Okay, a couple more minutes.
I got 9. I'm trying to think of one more.
The first thing that comes to your mind.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, done? Alright, so who have got myself on the list?
An aspect of it.
What is the aspect of it?
The physicality. I'm really glad that I'm able to move, and I'm a mountain guide, so it's really important. My fitness is quite important to me. So I'm really glad that I don't have any injuries, and I am as I am, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So, and Margaret, you do?
Yeah,
Okay, anybody else?
I've got life.
Hmm.
Well, I suppose that's not quite self, is it?
Okay,
Got
so
Yes.
myself. So who have got myself first?
Well, my health.
Well, not that many of us, right? So this exercise is just to show you how things are in perspective in our life. That most of our time we put others, our children, our husbands, our boyfriends, our mothers, our fathers, anybody else, our cats, our dogs, before ourselves. And then we wonder, why does he treat me like this? Why does he not pay attention to me? So, because we don't pay attention to ourselves. So in the end of the day, if you don't give attention to you, the other people are just going to show you what are you doing to yourself. So, and this is really, really important thing. It's so simple, but it's so important that I believe that other people, especially men in our life, are there to show us how do we treat ourselves. And this is the thing that it never gonna go away. It always gonna be there. So I really want to encourage you to treat yourself with respect you deserve. Because you are the only one who is in charge of your own life. And you are the only one who can make any kind of difference to your life. And you are the one who can claim anything you want, just like you said. Anything. And sky is the limit, not even that. Alright? So now that we established that we should put ourselves first, I would like to encourage you to think about how do you like to be touched? And to think about it and to write it in a message to somebody really special that you would like to receive the touch from. So the touch that would really excite you, that it's like to really go into detail, because most of people, they never think about things like that. They know that it's like, hey, I want this connection, I want a hug, I want to cuddle, I want just to be next to each other, I want to feel somebody's skin, but they don't actually go into details. How would they want that to receive? You know, it's like what do you enjoy? Do you enjoy the soft hug? Do you enjoy a very kind of passionate hug? What do you like? You know, where do you like to be touched? Is it your neck? Is it your back? Is it your bum? Is it your belly? Who knows, right? And it's like you only know, but if you don't know what you like, then how is anybody else supposed to know that, right? So when you make it clear to yourself, what is it important to you, and what do you like, what do you enjoy? This is only when you can create that connection and guide that other person to give you what you want. Because if you don't know it, he can be like poking in the dark and thinking is like, what am I doing? Am I doing right? And you probably will be there thinking is like, oh my God, what is he doing? But you will be too scared to say about that, right? It's like, oh my God, what's the time? What's for dinner? Right? So it's like, this is the thing. So be clear on your desires. Absolutely clear. So I would like to give you like a few moments, like maybe 3 minutes, to write down for yourself how you would like to be touched. Have you finished?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
You know what you want.
Just give it to me.
Amazing. So you're gonna send it to somebody special?
Send it. Yeah. My
Yeah.
Just need to pick up which one.
Thanks for various people.
Copy and paste.
You know, whoever responds first, right?
Yeah,
First,
that's right.
first come, first serve. All right, how are you doing, ladies?
Good.
Yes, right.
Filling up the whole cheating.
Amazing. So this is where you get clear on your desires. As you mentioned, you are a little bit confused in what you want to do and finding your purpose in life. And this is one thing, how you find your purpose. You open yourself up to the universe. I will tell you a little bit about myself, as I've been in London for about 12 years now, and I come from Latvia, and I grew up with parents alcoholics. And not that they didn't love me, but they just couldn't take the stress of bringing up the child. And it was their way how to deal with that. So my father was always abusing my mother, and physically and emotionally, and I was always in the middle of that. So where I had to grow up very early, like let's say 13 years old, I was already hanging out with the guys, and actually with guys much older than me, and actually mafia guys. So they probably wasn't the best influence at all. So I kind of wanted to feel myself as growing up and very important, but the reality was I was a little girl. And the physical and sexual abuse came into place, and basically I left home when I was 15, and I moved in with a guy, and only when I moved in with him I found out that his father was an alcoholic. So I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? So my trail of my relationships is very abusive, emotionally and physically relationships. And at some point when I got out of my last relationships, I thought to myself, but all my relationships are kind of the same. It can't be them. Because this is now, I'm like 28 years old, and I'm thinking, oh my god, all my relationships are the same. It's me, it's not them. So this is where my healing process have started, you know, this realization. And I have realized that I have been treating myself as my father was treating my mother. So basically I had to go through like really deep processes to heal my wounds, to change my inner wiring. What am I deserving? What am I receiving? How can I ask for what I really want? Because it has been such a big thing for me that I couldn't ask for what I wanted, and even more than that, I couldn't possibly receive it. You know, if somebody would tell me that it's like, you're gonna start your business, I was like, I so wanted to start my business for so long, and I never had the courage to do that, just because of the inner wiring that I'm not worthy. But in the end of the day, I had to move past that and just go for what I desire. And what one thing was, because I was starting and stopping all kinds of things. I was so excited one minute, and next minute I just lose interest in doing things that I wanted to do. So, and what was that? Sex and sexuality and pleasure was the only thing that actually kept my attention in the place. You know, I never lost my interest. So I've been in the sexual space for over 10 years. I've been a striptease dancer, so I mastered art of teasing. You can see it, right? So yes, I've been in a space of BDSM and Tantra.
Teach me, Tomasa, teach me.
Yes, so and it is exciting, and I believe that there is so much magic in sexuality, but you have to open up to that. So I have realized that my purpose in my life is to teach that, to bring that to people, to make it available for people to come, to open up and enjoy themselves. Enjoy this!
Yes.
I mean, this was given to us for a reason, right, ladies?
Yeah.
And we better enjoy it with all of our curves and all of our imperfections, which are absolutely perfect every single day. And so I'm so deeply passionate about what do I do and what do I bring to the world, because I think everyone deserves pleasure, that we were put in this world for pleasure and not for pain. But pleasure starts inside, here. It starts inside within us. So nobody else can give us pleasure unless we give it to ourselves. And saying this, we organize an event, an introduction to pleasure and intimacy, and I would love you ladies to be here, because we have got so much an amazing content to share, how to open your heart, how to drop into your genitals, how to experience the connection with yourself first, because everything starts within. So I would really love to invite you to come to our event, or if you have got any questions for myself personally, you can ask them now, or you can contact me on Facebook and stay connected, because I would absolutely love to stay in touch with you. So thank you.
Thank you.
Q&A, we can
See, please.
Any questions? Where should we begin?
When's the event?
on 28th of April.
This month.
Yes, it's on Saturday, like 10 days away.
And where?
It is in Bishopsgate. Yeah.
2 days before my birthday.
And 3 days after mine.
We'll stand there on the 28th.
It's 10 till 6.
Oh wow.
Yes, full
Yes.
day, so there'll be 4 different teachers. Me and Eugenia
Yeah.
and 2 guys.
And are there going to be other men there? Is this a women's only
No, it's
thing?
mixed.
Mixed, lovely.
It's really
Yeah.
nice.
We're spreading the love for
Is anyone
everybody.
free signed up? Yeah.
You know, I want to say that it is a movement. It is really like sexual awakening is the movement, and
Right.
this is what it is. And my desire is to influence a mainstream education, and actually tomorrow I'm giving a talk in Newham College on sexual awareness, because I believe that there are so many kids that are
Promiscuous.
right, and they're just looking for something and don't know exactly what, and they don't know the direction and can't come to the adults, because I know that if I would have that guidance when I was 13, I would have absolutely have a different lifestyle right now. But I'm ever so grateful for what I have experienced, because it brings me here right now with you ladies, and it gives me the opportunity to bring my gifts to the world.
Lovely.
I'd love some advice with regards to multiple orgasms. So,
Sure.
do you have? Because sometimes I just get there and I'm just like, leave me, I'm done. That's it. No, I don't want to try again.